My professor failed me for missing his class. Then he discovered I was teaching the graduate seminar he'd been auditing. I'm staring at the email from Professor Whitmore when my phone rings with a reminder about my graduate seminar starting in 20 minutes. The email says, I've officially failed. Introduction to Cognitive Psychology due to excessive absences. Effective immediately. No appeals, no exceptions, especially for cocky young men who think they're above undergraduate requirements. I've missed 8 Monday morning lectures this semester because those are the exact hours I teach advanced neuropsychology research methods to graduate students across campus. I'm 24 years old with a PhD in cognitive neuroscience, the youngest in my department's history, but I still needed this one undergrad credit to satisfy an old degree requirement. I kept my teaching identity quiet, going by Dr. Mitchell in my graduate courses. Professor Whitmore had made it personal from day one. He'd singled me out during our second class when I corrected his outdated information. Maybe if you attended more often, you'd understand the fundamentals before questioning established science, he'd announced to the entire lecture hall. After that, he started tracking my absences obsessively, sending passive-aggressive emails about how real students prioritize their education and how I was wasting everyone's time. I tried explaining I had legitimate conflicts without revealing I was literally teaching graduate students during his class, but he cut me off. I don't care if you're working at McDonald's or sleeping off hangovers. My class, my rules. Miss 3 more lectures and you're done. I missed 5 more because my graduate seminar couldn't be rescheduled, and now here we are. The thing that made this whole situation insane was what I discovered 2 weeks ago. My graduate seminar allows remote auditing for faculty members who want to stay current on emerging research. I'd noticed anonymous faculty, 83, attending every single session, taking detailed notes, asking sophisticated questions in the chat. Last week, I cross-referenced login timestamps with university records because something felt off about how this person was engaging with my material. The IP address traced back to Professor Whitmore's office computer. He'd been secretly auditing my graduate course for 3 months while simultaneously failing me out of his undergraduate class. He was learning cutting-edge research methods from me while treating me like a lazy dropout. Then I saw his latest publication in the Journal of Cognitive Research. The title made my blood run cold. Novel Applications of Predictive Coding in Memory Formation. That was literally my lecture topic from 6 weeks ago, word for word. I pulled up my recorded seminar and started comparing. Entire paragraphs lifted directly from my slides. My experimental methodology described as his own original framework. He'd stolen my research and published it under his name. What he didn't know was that 3 other professors had already emailed me about his paper, recognizing my work immediately. I filed a formal plagiarism complaint with the department chair that afternoon, attaching my recorded lectures, time-stamped slides, and login records proving Whitmore had attended every session where this research was presented. The chair called an emergency meeting for the next morning and specifically requested Professor Whitmore's attendance. I showed up early and set up my laptop with all the evidence queued up and ready. Whitmore walked in, looking smug. He sat down across from the department chair and finally looked at me. I hope you're here to apologize for wasting everyone's time with your poor attendance, he started. The chair cut him off. Actually, Professor Whitmore, we're here to discuss your attendance, specifically your attendance in Dr. Mitchell's graduate seminar. Whitmore's face went completely white as I opened my laptop and showed him the login records with his IP address highlighted. Then I played a clip from my lecture 6 weeks ago, followed by reading passages from his published paper that were identical. The chair pulled up emails from 3 other faculty members who'd already flagged the plagiarism independently. You've been learning from your failing student this entire semester, the chair said coldly. The same student you called cocky and lazy has been teaching graduate-level research methods that you then stole and published as your own work. Whitmore tried to claim it was coincidence, but I had 15 weeks of recorded evidence. They retracted his paper within days. 2 other publications launched investigations into his previous work, and he was suspended pending a full academic misconduct review.